Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything on all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Today is January 8th, 2025, and in 2 days' time, January 10, Ohanaeze Ndigbo will elect a new President General. However, before that date, the leadership crisis that has become common in Nigerian organizations had also reared its ugly head, because a group that's called itself a faction of Ohanaeze Ndigbo has gone ahead to elect a President General for Ohanaeze Ndigbo. Now, let us situate this in perspective of the Nigerian factor. You know that this problem is not peculiar to Ohanaeze. There are several organizations in Nigeria where if people don't get what they want, they create a faction. We see it in almost all the political parties when there is a problem. And it's often by those who felt they didn't get what they want. Then they will create a faction. You saw it in Afenifere when during the 2023 presidential election, the authentic Afenifere, led by Padebanjo, endorsed Peter Obi. Another Afenifere, led by Fasorati, endorsed Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So we always see this kind of things play out because some people always don't want to lose out. They want to, if they can't get it, they scatter it. So that is what is playing out in the emergence of Ohanaeze president before January 10th. Of course, the Ohanaeze president, the authentic Ohanaeze president, will emerge on January 10th, 2025, in 2 days' time. And I promise you that after this video, I'm going to do another video where I will tell you the person that is likely to emerge as the new Ohanaeze President General. But let us look at these people. Who are these people that formed this factional Ohanaeze and have elected executive, a new leadership, and call it Ohanaeze Ndigbo leadership? Who are they? What did they say? Then we can get back and talk about why this is not a good thing for any organization to have people who don't want to accept the reality that their own leadership was not needed. Because when your leadership is not needed, you don't have to go and scatter the organization and create a faction by creating a faction. Now, how did this emerge? How did this new Ohanaeze president, so-called, how did it emerge? Well, this faction of Ohanaeze, they had done their own election process, and the leader, the committee, election committee that produced this President General of Ohanaeze, because I know that many of you must have been seeing it everywhere on social media. Ohanaeze has a new president and all that. Now, this faction, they had a committee, electoral committee, that was led by Dr. Ozobu. And after after their meeting, they announced to the media that new members of the National Executive Committee of Ohanaeze and Ndigbo has been formed following the elections that they conducted. And they disclosed this in a statement that they shared in the media, which I'm sure many of you have seen it. And that statement was signed by Dr Ozobu, who was the chairman, and then Professor Chibuikeya is the secretary of that group. They issued a statement announcing the emergence of a new Ohanaeze president after apparently conducting their own election. Now, according to that statement, Dr Jackson Omenazu from Rivers State emerged as the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, while Mazi Okechukwu Isiguzoro from Abia State was named as Deputy President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. And you know, this Isiguzoro, he had been the spokesperson of this faction of Ohanaeze. And if you watch him closely, anytime he issues a statement, they're always praising President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the wonderful work he's doing in the Southeast, which many people in Southeast have not seen. But they're always praising Tinubu that he is doing well for Southeast, even though their call for Nnamdi Kanu's release had not been heeded at all. And there is nothing to show in the Southeast that Bola Ahmed Tinubu cares. But I'm not saying that Tinubu should not be praised if he does well or does something good, whether it's in the Southeast or elsewhere. But you have to be able to show a tangible evidence that somebody has contributed something that deserves commendation. But this group are fond of doing that. They're always pandering to the APC administration, and I will not be surprised ahead of the next election they can even endorse Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I will not be surprised, to be frank, if this faction of Ohanaeze endorsed Tinubu ahead of 2027 election. Now, in his acceptance speech, Omenazu emphasized the historical significance of somebody from Rivers State to emerge as the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. He said this is the first time this is happening since after the Civil War. And he made a demand for Nnamdi Kanu's release and talked about other challenges faced by the Southeast and Igbos in general. So why I do this video is for people to know that this is not the election that we all are waiting for. The main election is going to take place on January 10th in Enugu. And that one is going to be conducted by a committee led by Chief Ejiofor Onyia. Chief Ejiofor Onyia is going to conduct the authentic Ohanaeze presidential election, and other executive committee members' election. That will be conducted on January 10 in 2 days' time. But this, we are looking at this because this is already an issue, a topic on social media, that Ohanaeze has elected President General. That is not the authentic Ohanaeze Ndigbo. The authentic Ohanaeze Ndigbo is going to elect his President General in Enugu, January 10. And in the next video that I'm going to do, I will tell you who is likely to emerge as the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, the authentic President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. The Ohanaeze Ndigbo that's all the ethnic nationality organizations in Nigeria recognize as the Ohanaeze Ndigbo that speaks for Igbos. The one that is recognized by Arewa Consultative Forum, by PANDEF, which is a Niger Delta Forum, Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, Afenifere, Middle Belt Forum, and all of that. The Ohanaeze that they know, that they relate with, is going to elect his President General January 10th. And I'm going to tell you who is likely to emerge as the President General. I will tell you about it in the next video. But it is for us to see what some of the challenges that Ohanaeze and other organizations face in Nigeria. We are different categories of people. You know, if they don't get what they want, they try to do their own thing. Even this Jackson Omenazu, I was reliably informed that he was in Enugu when the electoral committee, the authentic electoral committee, was formed. He was in that meeting. But little do they know that even though he was there, his mind was elsewhere. But that's the way it goes. That's politics. Because politics are everywhere in any organization. So, but that is the way it is. So we're going to tell you about who is going to likely to emerge as the new Ohanaeze president. But this other Ohanaeze president that emerged should be seen just as a mere distraction from the authentic election that is coming up in 2 days' time. I don't know what you think about these factionalizations of organization that have become very common in Nigeria. I don't know where we copied this from, but it has become rampant in this country that people create factions anytime they are not happy due to one reason or the other with a particular organization. Let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.